In this car, who are y'all shooting at? Wow, this car is shooting at, I think it's them. Who the fuck are they shooting at? Who are they what? What's good, YouTube? I'm having another YouTube video, bro. And today we got Memphis rapper killed in shootout on camera, bro. Hours after friend robbed in same spot, allegedly, bro. Now, my nigga, why is you going back to the same spot your partner got robbed in, my nigga? Cause I know you was on the phone with the ops talking about some push up to the spot, such and such. I bitch, I want to let have a bang out. Man, come right back to that spot where I told her. Man, got his ass sent up, bro. And that's what the giver trying to be so hard, bro. And now my young niggas, bro. Stop trying to be so hard, bro. Stop trying to have an ego, bro. Cause a nigga like me, I don't ever have an ego, bro. I just sit back, relax, wait my turn, bro. Cause we all gonna have our turn, bro. You know what I'm saying? But just don't take life for granted at all, bro. Like I said, bro, be grateful for. Be grateful for everything you have, bro. Cause you know what I'm saying, it's a lot of niggas that don't got shit that you want, my nigga. Even though you don't have shit, maybe niggas that got, it may be shit that you have that niggas want. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, bro, I don't got too much to say, bro. If you know everybody black, come subscribe down below, bro. Follow me. Follow me on all my socials on the screen next to me, bro. Also, link in my description, bro. On the road to 600 subs, bro. Also, let's aim for like 5 likes this video, bro. Yeah, let's get to this big.
Everybody wins when the family feels.
Oh, damn. Damn. What, bro, dude? Damn.
Don't I look like a chick when I walk? Don't I look like a chick when I walk?
What the fuck did bro do? Don't tell me that was him. Please don't tell me that was him getting shot that many times. I pray it was niggas showing back, bro. Cause that was him getting shot that many times, my nigga. That shit's insane. Like, imagine looking at that crowd.
Don't I look like a chick when I walk?
Sometimes I hit my knees at night and pray, hope this my leverage. We really did the dirt, but made it.
We have the ability and we have the resolve to eliminate gangs and hold them accountable for whatever crimes they're committing in our communities.
Cow.
Organized crime does not pay.
Cow.
And any efforts to make fast cash by illegal means will earn you a fast.
Y'all ain't gonna lie, y'all. Fast money, it's not good money, bro. I promise y'all that. Fast money is not good money, bro. Ask a lot of these niggas, bro. Except for my plugs, bro. All my plugs out there, bro. I understand y'all niggas, bro. Except for y'all. But everything else, bro, that's not good money.
To a federal prison.
Bad Casey money, and we jumping out the porch with dirty glove bells.
So what would y'all say caused the split between the Fast Cash boys?
See news that a Memphis rapper C Money was killed in that shooting that you just saw there.
To a federal prison.
Bad Casey money, and we jumping out the porch with dirty glove bells.
Oh, that's C Money.
So what would y'all say caused the split between the Fast Cash boys?
See news that a Memphis rapper C Money was killed in that shooting that you just saw there. This happened yesterday in a residential area in Frazier.
Fam, we at the point where the streets feel like a war zone. Folks not pulling up with no little handguns no more. They coming out with military type weapons. Fullies, extended clip switches, the whole arsenal. If you ain't got above 17 in your hand, it's probably best you ain't even stepping in the mix. Cause in this kind of situation, it's no fair fight. And there's no running from this kind of firepower. They bringing it. Today we headed back to Memphis. Talk about a rapper whose story sound like a full street documentary. And it ends with him in a shootout, caught crystal clear on camera. This ain't just any Memphis rapper. This is somebody who been in deep. Once arrested for murder, accused of trying to silence a witness, tied to a legendary 4-man rap group that eventually split, and even caught up in a federal RICO over bank fraud almost a decade ago. And the crazy part about this story, just before he lost his life in this same location, one of his close friends was allegedly robbed broad daylight. On that, the stacks of cash and alleged.
If you was gonna do this Red Dead Redemption 2 ass robbery, son.
And the crazy part about this,
you might as well just, I ain't gonna lie, you was meant to get sent up, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, man.
Just before he lost his life in this same location, one of his close friends was allegedly robbed broad daylight. On that, for stacks of cash and allegedly some bags. But over some petty BS, that robbery get blasted
down.
all over social media. And by nightfall, the man in this story is exchanging gunfire with what looks like a whole squad. People in the car, and maybe people off somewhere in the camera that you can't see for yourself. It's also worth mentioning out the gate that this spot is connected to another big name Memphis rapper who ain't even been mentioned in reports. Some say he allegedly made that call for help when knowing he was about to get robbed. But one thing for sure, when you watch this footage, that wrong place, wrong time story don't really add up. You live by the streets, you die by the streets. And when the firepower looks like this, it's no time to think for real. It's no time to run, and there's no second chances. But before we go over this, I want you guys to remember, I don't give you no angle. I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We're gonna jump right to it. Find me Corday Smith, aka Fast Cash C Money. He grew up in Raleigh, Memphis. He was one of 4 individuals, part of the Fast Cash Boys rap collective launched in 2016 on the strength of their first mixtape, Cream, and then scoring a hit in 2018 with their viral hit.
This nigga been in the rap game for a minute. I'm guessing he more like this nigga is more known in his city, bro. Cause I never heard of this nigga in my life, and this nigga getting views. So I'm guessing he
Cash Walk.
Don't I look like a chick when I walk? Don't I look like a chick when I walk? Don't I look like a chick when I walk?
Now, Fast Cash Boys is allegedly no faking crew as well, or K-Block, for they street curve and drive. It's a clique of some gangster disciples allegedly in 108 Avenue, Peru. While some members are strictly FCB, Fast Cash Boys, they originated in Raleigh and were formed in 2012 and spread it amongst the youth. And as you can see, they dived into the music scene as well. They wasn't just on the radar in the rap scene, they was also on the radar of the police. In 2013, the Fast Cash Boys was allegedly responsible for shooting up a house occupied by 7 adults trying to silence a witness in the murder case.
It had to be a switch, bro, or an AK or something. Cause this shit made no damn sense. That shit crazy.
Memphis police say Hickory Hill home was riddled with bullets on an early Monday morning to silence at least 2 witnesses to a 2013 murder. No one was hurt in the shooting. In the 7000 block of Falls Hollow Cove, the people who lived there said there were 7 adults inside the home.
That's good.
Several people opened fire. Police found 43 shell casings outside the home and said the bullets hit several parked cars nearby and even a vehicle 2 streets away. One neighbor quoting, "It's unfortunate and idiotic. I was thinking about it all day yesterday and feeling helpless." The neighbor who lives 2 doors away also say a bullet hit a hole in his back driver's side door. The victims were able to identify Corday Smith as one of the shooters, aka Fast Cash C Money, along with Calvin McCanns, was charged with first degree in the death of Keyshawn White. May he rest in peace and love and condolences to his family. White was gunned down in a parking lot of a gas station in Brooks and Mill Branch the year prior to the house being shot up. Police were looking for others involved, and they also gave Smith a new charge of attempt first degree. But I guess that did the job, because no witnesses showed up. He was able to come home and have another chance. And he briefly spoke about having a murder charge at a young age, alongside one of his rap buddies, who happens to be Calvin McMickens, aka Fast Cash Jizzle.
Purr skinny, off-white with some Yeezys. They say the rap game hard, but I make it look easy.
I probably feel for some shit like that. It was some shit like that. Yep. And then shit, we just knew, we always knew of each other then. Probably like 7th, 8th grade. We started going through shit.
We got tight.
We started going through shit, losing mutual friends.
This nigga look like BJ Groovy a little bit. I ain't gonna lie to you. And this nigga look like Yellow Beezy. Like these niggas look goofy. I ain't these
shit.
Had the same
our partner Magic. We lost our partner Magic of RP Magic. That shit really made us get real close too,
Then we lost our partner Chop.
We lost. Oh wow.
Yeah, we lost a lot of games.
Yeah,
I be on the pins, motherfucker.
For sure.
But you know, long live them guys. They ain't do nothing to make us strong, make us go hard.
Yeah.
So how did Fast Cash Boys form then?
Man.
You want to answer that?
Shit, we was young nigga getting to the money fast, you know what I'm saying? We was getting a little, started feeling that.
That's where you fuck up at, bro. When you say young niggas getting to the money fast, bro. You cannot do that shit, bro. Cannot, bro. You young and you dumb, bro.
Young.
It's crazy.
We started getting money fast, bam. One day we just sitting around, like, man, we got to call ourselves something.
Yep.
In my living room, some shit. Bam. We sitting down.
Then we were rapping.
Yup. And we made like one song. That bitch, like, you know what I'm saying? Nigga was making a little noise in the street, nigga did one song, them folks like, y'all straight. He take this shit serious, but like, anytime we get hot.
I'm I'm guessing the niggas that get money in the streets, the niggas that stay with haircuts and change, bro. Like if y'all don't realize that like every nigga with a chain on in the interview always got a haircut, my nigga. Like, that's crazy.
Like he started getting booked up and shit, nigga had fucked around.
Go to jail. Yeah.
But they were like before we took the shit serious though. Then after we took it serious, like nigga know how to stay out the way now.
What's the group's reputation in Memphis?
Nigga know how to stay out the way. The nigga know how to stay out the way. Now, obviously, these niggas was not out the way. I mean, obviously, his ass not out the way, and you not out the way either, too. Like, what the fuck? Like,
undefeated. That's the case.
Yeah. So, what would you say is one of the biggest life lessons you guys learned?
Man, we went through it together.
Really?
That motherfucker. Yeah, they probably were the toughest. Yeah. That was the toughest situation we probably been through.
Had a little charge. We had a little murder charge.
That's not a little charge. That's a major charge.
Yeah, that shit right there. Like waking up not knowing if you finna come home or not. You know what I'm saying? You telling your folks you finna be home this week. This next court day they sit y'all. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be strong for this shit. This shit went on for a couple years type shit.
Oh wow.
You know what I'm saying?
And guess what?
Though.
We okay.
This nigga never made it home. Like that's crazy.
And this shit for sure.
Misunderstand.
Yeah.
Both of you guys were charged?
Yeah. We both were charged.
Jeez.
Yeah.
So were you guys have a bond? Were you both locked up together? How'd that work?
We had a bond.
See, we went to jail.
Bro, and that's where the little jail companies and the courts fuck up at. They be giving these young niggas bond, bro. And when a young nigga get bond, bro, you know that nigga bound to do something else because that nigga obviously got money in the streets, bro. That nigga obviously got money in the streets, so that nigga bound to do something else. That nigga bound to be back in the streets. These nigga name is Fast Cash Boys, my nigga. These niggas was obviously back in the streets, my nigga. Look at the chain, bro.
Like
a couple
times. Bam, he went. Bam, he went. Crazy. He was still down there at juvenile or some shit. I was just turning 18.
I was 17.
So, bam, he stayed a little longer. He stayed like 10. He did about 10 months. He did about 10 months one time. Then I was out on bond for like 14 months. Then he got out.
Like 2 months.
Then when I bond, bond got revoked.
You got all those fast things.
You know.
It was just the
wild,
struggle.
Man. That shit was crazy, man. We made it through this shit.
Yeah. This shit, we overcame this shit. Like
this shit made niggas strong, you know what I'm saying? And it showed me who my real friends and shit was, you know what I'm saying? Who my real brother was and who I can lean on and depend on and shit. Like, it's all it really did. It just help you.
Built a nigga.
Yeah, it show you who, man. People show their true color.
Yeah.
Yeah. Motherfucker tell you finna get this many years. Motherfucker hear they getting up out of there.
Real
motherfucker stop putting minutes on the phone.
All type of shit going on.
And that's crazy. And that's one thing about going to jail. Like, you really is behind the jail cell every day. No sunlight. You're losing. You only got like 3 people to max that want to talk to you in that bitch. Like, and y'all niggas just steady in the street just doing the same shit. Why? I have no clue.
You're hot out there on the seat. The next nigga hot on the town. They done forgot about you. You ain't got shit with your pictures in that motherfucker. You showing your city, your people. That's what I used to be doing and shit.
God.
Who want to do that? Like, nobody want to do that shit.
Free the guy, though. You been jail, you been through this shit. Free.
Freedom guy.
Yeah.
So, when did you guys first meet? How old were you guys?
Dang, we was so young.
See, we knew each other for a minute, but we got cool, like middle school.
Yeah, like middle school.
Oh, wow.
Okay. He probably, I mean, probably about 4th grade. He probably 4th grade when I first saw him. When I first saw him, like the symptom and shit, you know what I'm saying? I look at it, you know what I'm saying? I was probably like, he probably in 3rd, I probably in 5th or some shit like that. It was some shit like that.
Yep.
Now, shout out to Off the Porch. He got almost an hour interview with those two.
I can tell that was his co-partner, bro.
Just want to check it out. You should go over there and head over there. I wanted to point out some key clips to let you guys get a clear understanding of those two. Knowing each other since elementary, becoming close since middle school, having murder charges, to even having a rap group together. Now, just to briefly give you guys an update on the group before we continue this story, it seemed they broke up, and 2 of the other members have briefly spoke about it on Off the Porch. I want you guys to hear it for about 60 seconds. They was identified as TP Stacks and Money. It seemed they took the fast cash out their name.
So how did y'all feel once y'all seen the other members on the porch and y'all weren't present?
Really? Man, I was on house arrest, you hear me? It was some shit like this, so I wasn't gonna never be able to come regardless. it's just the communication part.
I
ain't know nothing about it. None of it. Off the porch, none of this shit. Like,
yeah.
I didn't really know what was going on no more. Once I got on house arrest, it was like, it's cold turkey. I don't know nothing.
Yeah. So what would y'all say?
I'd rather be on house arrest than in jail. Cause like, bro, when you in jail, bro, like, ain't nothing in it. Like, you can't order no DoorDash. At least you can order DoorDash and shit. In jail, ain't no none of that shit. Like, no Wi-Fi, no
How's
game.
the split between the Fast Cash boys?
Like managing, like pride, communication too.
Yep. Like we really barely talk to each other type shit.
Yep.
Like I talk to him like every day.
Yeah.
But like we ain't really. Like we stayed in Memphis.
Yeah.
Like one of them stayed in Atlanta type shit. So we was already split up anyway.
Years later, it seemed everybody doing their own thing, dropping music on their own time. See, Money, it was no different. Now I'm dropping more songs for the girls, and even appearing to be around big names like Yo Gotti. But then in 2017, C Money was one of 17 individuals who was arrested and part of the Fast Cash street gangs, according to the feds. They had charges that included bank fraud and conspiracy to distribute controlled substance. The indictment alleges that all the defendants except one reside in Memphis and the other, Los Angeles. According to the U.S. Attorney, group members were alleged to have perpetrated crimes that included writing more than $243,000 worth of bad checks and distributing more than 100 kilograms of marijuana. According to the indictment, they believe $243,000 in criminal proceeds generated by $1,000 worth of bad checks and distributing more than 100 kilograms of marijuana.
Like, do you know what I could do? Like, imagine that. Imagine how much, bro, what the fuck?
According to the indictment, they believe $243,000 in criminal proceeds generated by the bank fraud conspiracy and at least $1 million in proceeds generated by the drug money.
Yesterday, our office unsealed a 2-count indictment charging 18 individuals of the Fast Cash criminal organization in Memphis with conspiracy to commit bank fraud and conspiracy to possess with the intent to distribute over 100 kilograms of marijuana.
Damn.
Fast Cash is a hybrid neighborhood street gang.
Like, imagine being caught with that much and this nigga still got out. How is that fucking possible? I wonder, out of all them 18 people, I wonder how many got out.
Like, from the Raleigh and Fraser areas of Memphis. 17 of the named defendants are from Memphis and 1 defendant resides in Los Angeles, California. The Fast Cash Boys Entertainment Group was a music label which was established to memorialize the death of an up-and-coming rapper here in North Memphis. However, over time, many of its members began exploiting the brand by engaging in criminal activity to earn fast cash for the enterprise.
That's crazy.
Fast Cash has 2 major areas of criminal...
I ain't gonna lie, this nigga cooking. He cooking they ass.
...involvement that are alleged in the indictment today. Drug trafficking high-grade marijuana into and throughout Memphis, and defrauding banks with a scheme involving deposits and withdrawals from ATM machines.
Damn.
As part of the conspiracy to commit bank fraud, which is alleged in count 1 of the indictment, we allege that several members of the Fast Cash organization solicited and obtained through social media various Regions Bank account holders' information, including debit card and check information. Once that financial information and those instruments were obtained, the next step of the scheme was to deposit checks without any funds into the bank accounts using the ATM machines at Regions Bank locations here in Memphis and Shelby County.
What the fuck?
Members of the Fast Cash organization learned that if the deposit was made before 8 p.m., the funds would become available the next business day.
What the
Deposit
fuck?
checks were made from closed accounts, worthless checks, and counterfeit checks. After the deposits were made, a member of Fast Cash would contact Regions Bank to verify through the automated telephonic system of the bank that the funds were available to withdraw. And after the fraudulent deposit was made and the funds became available, a member of Fast Cash would make the withdrawal from the ATM, from debit card purchasers, through the drive-thru or in person at the bank by account holders who were previously recruited by social media.
Damn.
Obviously, by the time that Regions Bank received notifications from other financial institutions that the checks deposited into the region's ATM did not have sufficient funds, or that the accounts were closed, or that the checks were counterfeit, members of Fast Cash had already withdrawn the funds, which were then split among the members of Fast Cash and sometimes the account holders who had been recruited.
Damn, these niggas was scamming.
It's alleged in the indictment that this fraudulent scheme went on from November 2017 until July of 2019.
What the
resulting
fuck?
in an attempted potential loss of $466,000 from Regions Bank.
Damn.
And an actual loss to Regions of $243,000.
That's crazy as fuck.
Count 2 of the indictment alleges that several members of Fast Cash also engaged in a drug trafficking conspiracy to transport high-grade marijuana from California and distribute it here in Memphis and the surrounding area, further supplying their members with Fast Cash.
That's crazy.
These drug trafficking.
Now, see, money did a couple years.
That nigga was cooking.
That was his last time getting it.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. That shit crazy. Like, it's crazy what these street niggas are capable of, bro. And think about this shit. This shit is going on as we speak, my nigga. Like, that shit crazy as fuck, bro.
That wasn't his last time getting in some trouble. Saturday, August 9th, 2025. Early in the morning, a video had surfaced on social media. It was in Memphis, Tennessee, in the Frazier neighborhood, also considered by locals as the Bay. Now, that home where this man was getting robbed at was on the same street as a well-known rapper who go by the name as Lil Migo have a house at. Nonetheless, he was there. And according to some people in Memphis, they feel like even if you don't know his music, you know that he flashy. Now, people
hold on.
Some people rapper.
You got all these chains, all this jewelry, all this money, my nigga. And you telling me, my nigga, you living in this type of neighborhood, my nigga?
Now, that home where this man was getting robbed.
I don't know if this nigga was in a trap, my nigga, or not, but he did say it was this nigga neighborhood.
That was on the same street as a well-known rapper who go by the name as Lil Migo have a house at. Nonetheless, he was there. And according to some people in Memphis, they feel like even if you don't know his music, you know that he's flashy. Now, people was going with the assumption that the person who was getting robbed was Bread Gang Lil Cuz. And that's because his opposition, who somehow they knew, had spoke on it on social media before the video was uploaded. And then suddenly,
them niggas got bags. Them niggas is real deal burglars, bruh. What the fuck? Hey, I ain't gonna lie. How you see, where's your pipe at? Where's your gun? Where is your gun? Like, y'all even tell me y'all niggas be having all these guns, all this money and shit. Where is that shit? Where is it? Like, that shit should have been up. Like, what the fuck? I don't give a fuck how many niggas.
Now, Bread Gang Lil Cuz, who was close to C Money, had went to Instagram before the situation later that evening on the same street and said the following about allegedly being robbed.
My PSA, man, let me clear that up right now, man. They want me on no motherfucking video getting stretched out on no ground. Nigga, zoom in. Nigga, I got any nigga $10,000 right now, nigga. They can zoom in and show me that me. They don't want me on no motherfucking video game.
And look, for your partner that died, my nigga, that was most definitely you, my nigga.
And stretched out, nigga, on all my dead niggas.
Now, later that night, shortly after midnight, a shooting occurred in that same location. Some say the driveway, allegedly, to one of the homes of Lil Migo. Strangely enough, his close friends, the Bread Gang, Lil Cuz. But nonetheless, neighbors found several homes shot up, even having some doorbell footage being leaked, capturing every moment or at least every sound.
Who the fuck is who? In this car, who are y'all shooting at? Wow, this car is shooting at, I think it's them. Who the fuck are they shooting at? Who are they what? Are they shooting at the house? And I should have shot.
It was reported that Lil Migo had allegedly called for help after knowing he was about to be robbed. That's why C Money had allegedly showed up. Not sure if that was him who had the door open, but we assuming that's the guy who lost their life because as the driver backed up, the door never closed. C Money was found shot to death a half-mile away on Georgianne Drive. A family member confirmed this morning that the man was killed was the Memphis rapper C Money, whose real name was Corday Smith. May he rest in peace. A love of condolences to his family.
Breaking news now. Family confirming to Fox.
Bro, was that nigga getting shot multiple times in the head or something? Or what the fuck? Like, who the fuck was...
13 News that a Memphis rapper C Money was killed in that shooting that you just saw there. This happened yesterday in a residential area in Frazier. Fox 13's Daniel Wilkerson joining us live from that neighborhood. Daniel, break it down for us. What happened here?
Well, we understand, as you said, that rapper killed Fast Cash C Money. This happened, Ernie, around 12:20, right after midnight, Sunday. So really, really early in the morning, late Friday into Saturday. Folks, I don't know that I have ever heard and seen this much gunfire at one location. Yeah, for those of you familiar with the area, this is not too far from Georgian Hills Park. Innovation Church is not far from where I stand this morning. Keep in mind, this is a residential area. You can see in that video, it's hard to determine which direction these shots were coming from. There were so many, but it appears you see someone standing outside that vehicle. Again, it's hard to tell whether that is the shooter or the victim. That car, it starts to bag up. It appears the passenger door...
I need some circles or something.
Is open while the car is backing up. It looks like the person who had been standing outside that vehicle is somehow able to hold on to it as it's backing back. As we understand it right now, the body was discovered at Meritavia and Georgian Drive. Meritavia and George.
I'm still confused.
As we understand it right now, the body was discovered at Meritavia and Georgia.
Wait, so
hold onto it as it's backing back, as we are now able to hold on. It looks like the person who had been standing outside that vehicle is somehow able to hold on to it as it's backing back. As we understand it right now, the body was discovered at Meritavia and Georgia. Up.
One more time.
It looks like the person who had been standing outside that vehicle is somehow able to hold on to it as it's backing back.
What the
as
fuck?
We understand it right now, the body was discovered at Meritavia and Georgian Drive. Meritavia and Georgian Drive. Now, we have been speaking with different people in the area. This is what a man told me. Keep in mind, the man you're about to hear from, folks, he is right at 75 years old.
If I had been walking past this way, I would have been shook. I would have got shot.
Oh yeah.
You know, so that's what is frightening to me right there. So that's where it came through that right there.
Yes, it does something. Folks, that video you're looking at right there, that is right outside of that door or the window where that man was standing not too far from. It's just unbelievable. But back out here live, I want to show you this. These are tire marks. And I don't know, we don't have it confirmed whether these tire marks were from this incident, but I can tell you all over this cove, not far from where we know this happened, there are tire marks everywhere. What we know, again, confirmed from a family member, Fast Cash C Money. We understand that that rapper was part of the Fast Cash Boys. We're going to have more developments for you. We're working to get even more information confirmed.
That's crazy, man.
Had to be scary for the folks in that neighborhood hearing all that gunfire. Daniel Wilkerson.
We don't know who was allegedly involved in that shootout. We don't know if Bread Gang Lil Cuz was really robbed. He addressed it. Someone say if it wasn't true, why address it? It's just crazy enough to know that three people who's well connected. One was allegedly robbed, one was allegedly killed, and one was allegedly targeted at his home. As we wrap this video up, we do want to say rest in peace to every victim we talked about and love and condolences to you guys' families. We do want to send love and prayers to anyone who was affected by the story we just talked about. It's just another example of how quick the streets can flip on you. 1 minute you standing tall, the next your name and a hashtag and a moral on someone's wall. Whether this was payback or wrong place at wrong time or just a bad move, the results are the same. Another Memphis talent gone, another crew split apart, and another chapter in a story that's been played out in the same neighborhoods for decades. Let me know how you guys feel about this one. This was the story of a local rapper being gunned down while in a shootout, only hours after his homie was allegedly robbed on the same block. Talk to me in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And today, I'll catch you guys on the next one.
I ain't gonna lie. Hold on, let me cancel this. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That nigga, like, how many times did he get shot? I'm gonna have to go on the Reddit or something. Cause it's like, that nigga got pretty, it's like he was getting shot a lot of times with a switch, bro. Like, he got shot over like 15 times in the face or like 20 times in the head, bro. Like, that shit looks insane, bro. But, yeah, bro, if you're new here, bro, leave a like, comment, subscribe, I'm a love, bro. Follow me on my socials on the screen next to me and link in the description, bro. And let's aim for 5 likes, bro, and on the road to 600 subs, bro, and I'll catch y'all boys in the next one. Peace.